Alright guys, welcome to my Interchange loot run. I'm doing this on a live game, so I'm going to show you like a realistic path and how you should play it instead of just like running to all the loot in an offline game. I think this is more interesting, more fun for both of us. So my loot path is very simple. It's just basically a straight line all the way down from north to south down the mall. If you spawn on the south side, you can just reverse this loot path. It's pretty simple. We'll start with looting Idea. There's just one office in Idea we'll check. Then there's 4 stores in the center of the mall I like to check. They're all on the first floor. One spawns graphics cards and the others are mostly just coat spawns. After that, we'll check out the 3 tech stores, which are all next to each other. And finally, we'll loot the back of Ollie and we'll leave and extract from there. So yeah, I'm in the power station spawn. I'm going to check the coats real quick. Coats are always good to check. They have very expensive keys in them every once in a while. Interchange is very... oh, here we go. Not sure what that's worth, but it should be good. Interchange is very spawn dependent if you want the best loot, which is graphics cards and Tetrises from the tech stores. And if you don't spawn near them, well then players will get there first and they'll put them in the secure container. And you will never see those graphics cards or Tetrises again. That's kind of the annoying part. If someone has a good spawn, they'll get the loot, and then even if you kill them, it's already safe with them, so you're out of luck. The main tech stores are going to be hit before I can get there. We will check them, but it'll be late. So, as far as I know, there's like 6 different kind of stores or areas that spawn graphics cards in Interchange, which is really good. If you hit all of them, you'll usually find 1 card a game. So talking over the video real quick, we just entered from this northern entrance of Idea, and we're going to be heading towards this office area, which if you're facing the front of Idea, it's going to be on the left side in the middle. It's pretty easy to find. It's fairly small, but it's got 2 double doors. It's the only 2 double doors you'll find in Idea. It has a little back warehouse back here with this spawns graphics cards, these shelves. Also really good electronics. People are fighting in front of the store, it sounds like. We'll just quickly sweep that. Then move into this little office. This also has a graphics card spawn on this table. Got 2 engines, not terrible. Not great either. You can look for USBs in the computers. You can search computers for graphics cards, but they're so rare, it's almost not worth it. We'll search one though. Yeah, most of the stuff in the computer is just really, really bad. Even the good stuff, like good quotation marks, is like wires. So wires are worth about 9K. Hardly worth grabbing. Okay, so I'm gonna pop a combat stim, which will boost stamina regen and just stamina in general. Then we're gonna head out here. No more loot in this general area, so just gonna be looking for a fight. This guy was killed right in front of me, but it seems like he might have been scav. Oh. Actually a player on him. Had no idea. I don't want him to heal, so I'm gonna push. Fake left push, crouch. He might peek that because he heard me. Might be dead actually. He's dead. Other guy up the steps with a hatchet, not really a worry. Just got ourselves some armor and a little shotgun, not bad. A nice little IFAC upgrade and we'll keep it moving. So just to give you an idea of where I came from, I'm at the front of Idea steps, and to the left here is the double doors we just came out of, and that's where the graphics card spawns, so always go check that if you spawn near here. Alright, next store. Next door is going to be past this little playground. You're going to come to the mall entrance. Very shady. One tip, pop a painkiller. You can see in the dark a little bit better. It kind of highlights edges. You'll see loot a lot better, especially. So head past the playground, keep going straight, and the first store on our left is going to have another graphics card spawn. So apart from the tech store, the second best loot is Ollie. The back of Ollie has a bunch of shelves, and you can find a lot of good stuff. The main loot would be like the blue gas canisters, which are worth like 80k, propane tanks, engines, wire tubes. There's a lot of good stuff. You can find like 500k worth of loot in just Ollie alone. And it's fairly low key. There's not too many players going through there. I don't know why. It seems kind of underrated. So if you don't want to hit tech stores, hit Ollie. That's kind of like a... Either after tech stores you can go to Ollie, or if you're like a safer, slower player, I would just avoid tech stores and check out Ollie. Maybe come to this store here. So I walked into the mall entrance, and then on the left is this corner store next to the blue fountain. Or blue, whatever that is. Statue, I don't know. And then on these tables is nice tech items. And this is a graphics card spawn. So I always want to check a graphics card here. There's a bag in the back. I find these are really worth checking, to be honest. These gym bags, not the greatest. Coats are a lot better. We'll grab this health. Keep it moving. So leaving this store we just came out of, you're gonna see the blue statue in this hallway on the right. Now this hallway, you look down it, this is the central hallway that goes all the way down the mall from north to south or south to north. So at the opposite end of this hallway, you're gonna find the tech stores and Ollie. And if you come reverse way, it'll lead you to the store we just came out of and Idea. So on the right here is Mantis, which is like a medic health store, like a hospital basically. You can find lots of meds there, so if you're kind of a newer player, that's helpful. And then in this store, there's going to be a weapon crate and a coat spawn, which are worth checking on your way. So I just got the side effects for taking that combat stim, which is just tunnel vision. It's really not that bad. I don't mind it. I think it's worth using them, even with the side effects. All right, we'll check this coat. I don't know what this does actually. There's nothing else here. We'll keep it moving. So I actually will run in here really quick since we're doing a loot video. Might as well, right? In here, there's a little med kit box. Empty. Back here, I think there's some shelf spawns. Yeah. Nothing though. Ah, there's a coat. There's 2 coats in here actually, so it is worth coming in here, I think. What's this? Soap. Lots of scav right outside this store, so careful. Check another little med bag. Empty. Not sure why these are empty. No way they're looted. More cigarettes. Take them. Alright, moving on. Next store is going to be the tech stores, which are going to be that way. I'm just kind of heading in a straight path that kind of makes sense, hitting each store along the way that I think is worth it. Here's Kiba. So just pausing for a sec. This door right here, that's Kiba. If you wish to unlock that, it's going to cost you about 1.3 mil and 2 different keys because there's 2 doors. It's got pretty high value weapons and attachments, but it's very risky. It's dead center of the mall, and teams will be coming through here trying to get to that door. So it's up to you if you want to loot that. As a solo player, I wouldn't advise it, but it is doable, so it's up to you once again. There's a hole in the ground. Once you reach this hole in the ground, you know that you're at the end of the central hallway, and you can see the yellow strip on the wall over there is going to be the tech store, one of the tech stores. So we're going to head that way, and if you keep going that direction, you reach Ollie and the extraction. I like to check Adik, actually, because there's a coat spawn over here. Might be another one as well. Over in the opposite corner, we'll check. Generally, I don't find anything else like lying around that's very good. I can find better in like Ollie and tech stores. So that's what I'll prioritize. Okay. There's a random dude. out of nowhere. So we're gonna drop the Saiga. It's a good gun. We don't have ammo though, and it's not worth much. I shouldn't say it's a good gun, but as far as shotguns go, it is the best, in my opinion. We'll probably skip the Keter. Not a good weapon. Running low on mags, so let's check. What does he have here? Nearly full of BP. That's really good. Not the best AK, but good ammo. It'll work. It'll do the job. Okay, here's tech store next to the hole. This one is kind of decent. Dude, nothing crazy. It does spawn graphics cards though. They all do, so they're worth checking if you can. Okay, so pausing the video one more time, I want to quickly talk about what items not to pick up, because I think it's easier to remember what not to pick up versus what to pick up, because there's just more to pick up. So these are the main items you'll find in the tech stores or in computers that you should just leave behind. They're not worth your space. Like drill, for example, you might think is good, but for 4 squares, that divides up into about 5,000 rubles per square, which is just under the threshold of what I think is worth it. So maybe screenshot this or come back to this video when you need it, but try to remember these few items on the screen here. It's probably already looted though. Next tech store is on the corner, just diagonally. Here's Ollie, the green grocery store. If you can find the grocery store, you can find the tech stores. They're literally just in front of it. Careful though, this cross section Ollie between Ollie and the tech stores is highly traveled and very dangerous. People literally just camp angles on that corner. So careful, good luck. I've died like a billion times over here. I literally, the other game, got shot in the back right here from like some crazy far angle. So in this store, this is probably one of the most dangerous tech stores on this corner, just because it's got so many eyes into it. So many angles and stuff. This escalator, I like to call suicide, because, well, they're loud as hell and you have the entire fucking map looking at you. We're just gonna clear Techlight before we grab loot. It is clear. Don't know if anyone's been here. Cord's not worth much. I like to grab things that are worth like 9,000 rubles per square at least. 9,000 is still pretty low, but like wires are 9k. We'll drop cheese for that. So wires are like bare minimum. Wires and light bulbs are like the cheapest item I'll grab. No graphics cards. Too bad. We got a cord that's worth grabbing. Drop painkillers and we'll drop a light bulb. And we have room for this guy. And we'll keep it moving. Alright, so we hit all 3 tech stores. Next we go Ollie. And I wouldn't recommend taking the escalator back down. You can go all the way down at that end and there's a staircase. There's like a back end staircase that'll lead you to the opposite side. I recommend taking that, but for the sake of speed, I'm not waiting around. Scav. There's always tons of scavs in Ollie. Careful. There's like between 1 and 3 usually that you'll want to take out before you start looting probably. I don't know where I killed this guy, but we can check for USB sticks in these computers. I don't bother looting them. Take too long. The good loot is in the pockets in the backpack. Alright, we'll keep it moving. I've said that a lot this video. These Ollie shelves, crazy loot. Not crazy, but like worth your time for sure. Pop a painkiller so we can see items on the shelves easier. We're just gonna cruise through here, see what we can find. We'll have to replace stuff because my bags are pretty much full. Water filter. It's a good item. Best item we'll find back here is a blue gas container. Get rid of wires. Not a fan. Engine. Too big to take. We already have 2. gonna skip. They're not worth enough to take the time to grab that. Can drop one of these mags, which will free up some space. Cord, tube, or whatever. This is good. There's a lot to loot in Ollie. There's a lot of shelves here, so it takes a minute. You kind of get lost on which ones you've already looted, just because there's so many shelves. I need this car battery actually for a quest, I believe. How big are you? Jesus. Yeah, it's a quest item. Another hose. I got so many hose. Alright, these are about cleared. Kind of bad loot, honestly, considering what I usually pull. So this is a bad day of Interchange. You can have much better loot. Propane's good. We'll drop engine for it. Can't think of what I would have missed. I pretty much hit all my favorite spots. Now, back of Ollie over here in like the warehouse, you can find some more stuff on these shelves. Toolbox over here, which is worth checking. I think mainly just for the yellow nail box, which is worth like 30k. Nothing crazy, but nice little 30. All right, check the rest of these shelves and then we'll head to extraction and see what we made. Scavs over here. Let's see if we get like a lab card off a scav or something. That'd be nice. Lab card, let's go. Oh, it's food, yay. Alright, so this didn't take us too long, so no one's gonna be extract camping for the most part, so we're pretty safe to leave with what we got. So in just that fairly short amount of time, we're already full, and that was honestly a bad run. We didn't get any graphics cards, we didn't get any of the blue fuel tanks. I wouldn't call this, you know, not even close to a good run, but realistically it still was good, right? All right, so we got 3 PMC kills. Not bad, not bad. Now we're gonna sell all our stuff and see what we made. If you have trouble selling items, trying to learn how to get the most profit from them, well, I'll show you right here. It's not too hard. Sometimes items will be worth more with traders, but it's pretty rare. Most items you just want to sell on the flea market, so you want to see what they're selling for on the flea market, and then you just kind of underbid the lowest listing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn in this battery, which lost us some profit because it took up space, like a lot of space. Alright, so we're at 150k, and we just sold the battery, which cost us a few squares. And now we're gonna start adding up what we made. So whatever we end up with minus 159,000 is our end profit. Let's find out. Go ahead and strip this AK to begin, and we'll sell the big items first. Filter by item, and then you're gonna set your quantity to 1 and filter by rubles, and you can filter by lowest price here. 54,900 is what this guy's selling it for. So we'll go 54,900 flat, and boom, we have the lowest listing here. You can't see it, but it's there. Cables next, 33k each. Not the best. It's worth about 16 per square, which isn't horrible, but it's not crazy either. But it's a solid little item. 33 each, flat, easy sell. These are worth 41,000 flat, so we'll do 40,900 is what I'll go with. Our lucky key from the coat early game gonna be worth 379,000. That's really gonna pad our income for this raid. But I mean, you'll get, I mean, with the amount of coats I hit, you'll get rare keys like somewhat frequently. It's not totally unrealistic, and you'll for sure get graphics cards, which I didn't get, unluckily. But you'll find them often if you run this path. You'll make some good cash no matter what. Anything else we can sell on free market? Junk. Weapon attachments are not worth selling on the flea market. It just takes too long. I don't even know if you'll make good profit. Last item is 13. Alright, we'll sell to therapist now. I'll actually buy this cord too. 8,000 for the RAM, I'll take it. We'll sell the weapon parts by going to Skier first. Skier will give us the best price for some of these attachments. You can't buy all of them though, so we'll head on over to Mechanic last. Sell the leftovers. Should unload this mag actually because it has BP. We want that. BP sells for 729 per, so make a good little chunk there. Maybe like 15-20k. Discard the mags, not worth enough to worry about. Repair our little chest protection we got, armor last raid. Probably need to buy a new mag after this and load up. Alright, go ahead and collect our money now, see what we got. Stuff might still be coming in. But here we are, 890,000 rubles. And this was not even the best run. I keep saying that, but yeah, it really wasn't. So I made about 630k, something like that. Yeah. So I made about 700k profit. This was a fairly average run. That key in the coat kind of definitely helped out because I got really bad luck for the rest of the game. But I did hit all my favorite spots. And I hope you guys found that helpful. Alrighty, so there's a little 700k profit. Hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned something off that and can start making more money on Interchange. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and would like to support me, you already know you can hit that like button. It's very easy, and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more. Totally up to you. But yeah, I just gotta throw that in there. Alright, you guys take care and have fun. Good luck on Tarkov.
Slow mo. Let me look. Turn it up. Turn it up. Emotions know me, take away.